Hello there guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby Egglocke. In the previous episode, we cleared out the route up here. We hatched a few... Oh yes. Okay, so I know we had a discussion about what to do with Anri, the Eevee. Well, I went to Twitter and I asked people and kind of took feedback from the video and all of that kind of stuff. There was lots of people saying Sylveon, lots of people saying Espeon, loads of people saying Jolteon. There was loads of people saying Vaporeon. There's just a huge, massive, mixed bunch of stuff. So, I mean, I had to make a decision. And whether this is going to be the right one or not, who knows. But I did listen to you all, but it was just so... Everybody had different opinions. And I looked at my team and I thought, you know what? We're going to go with Vaporeon. So, technically speaking, I can get a Water Stone by doing Super Training. So, I didn't do Super Training on this game, but if I'd have spent ages doing Super Training, I could have got a Water Stone that way. So, I've evolved Anri into a Vaporeon and has learnt Water Gun through leveling up. So, there you go. I don't know. Jolteon was tempting, but I do have this funny feeling I probably will end up hatching an electric type. And we did hatch Monkey from Butters at the end of last episode as well. And he knows Thunder Punch. So currently we've got that quite well covered now. So we've got Thunder Punch, we've got Vaporeon as well. So I don't know. I just think, yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, for birds, we've got Thunder Punch. Although we do have to be careful, I guess, because Monkey is a fighting type Pokemon. But we also have, what's his face? Oh, do you know what? I feel like I want to fight these guys up here because they're telling me they want a rematch. And I still feel like I need to level up a little bit. I have rematched it. I've gone up and down the route once. So it's just that woman. Is it just this woman that wants a rematch? Yeah, we'll just fight her and then... yeah. Then we'll go and sort out... We'll go and find Pico and we'll rescue Pico and we'll be the heroes that everyone expects us to be. And this girl is still studying on the way home from school. I mean, she's not getting any closer to school, but maybe she's got closer to being, like, the top student in her school. Right. Shroomish! We do not want Anri to have to bother with the old Shroomish, so that is the truth. Yeah, let's go for Skipper because we do need to level up Skipper. Ready for Brawly, dude. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to Mr. Briney's house, head over to Dewford, fight the trainers, get some encounters. I still feel like we need to level up more. But leveling up was taking ages and yeah, I got fed up with it, so I was just like, meh, I'm just going to record now. Now that I know what to do with Anri, I'm just like, yeah, let's just record. So hopefully everything will be fine. I've got confidence. We've got the burn on the Shroomish. Because once we get to Dewford, I think we more or less have to go straight into the gym, so it probably would have been a good idea to find out what level Fennekin learns Psybeam. I think it's quite high though. Maybe 18, I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, he's still a fairly low level gym, so hopefully we'll just be all right. I'm hoping we'll just be fine. We're gonna level up Anri. Anri, I think I need to just check his stats, but hopefully he's a bit physically bulky as well, so maybe he can help in the gym by putting things to sleep and wishing as well, because he's got the wish, which is cool. In fact, should we try and take on this Whismur ourselves? Because given that we're level 9 and it's level 8, we've got Yawn. It's going to get one attack off, which we eat like a boss man. Let's go for the Water Gun. Oh yes, dude. I think we made a good choice there. I've never had a Vaporeon on a well, apart from when I did my Platinum series. So I played through Platinum as an Eevee challenge. So basically, after every gym, I added another Eevee or evolution to my team. So I did end up obviously having access to a Vaporeon over there. Which was cool, but like in one of these kind of Nuzlocke kind of things, I've never had a Vaporeon. So I've had loads of Sylveons. I've had Jolteon a couple of times. So I don't know. I felt like out of the suggestions that were being made, Vaporeon was the best one to make. So, you know, I'm sorry if you are one of the guys who said something different, but it's tough when everyone's saying different things to me. But, you know, I guess at the end of the day, you just have to... Yeah, I have to make the decision at the end. I listened to everybody, but it was so mixed. It was so mixed that, you know, it was kind of difficult. So let's just heal up Anri real quick. I'm just going to use these. I'm just going to use these berries because we have a few of them, and they... Oran berries only, what, restore 10 HP, so... Okay, so we're going to go fight this guy who has a Mightyena. So I'm guessing maybe, not a Mightyena. Hariyama? No! What? Hariyama? What am I talking about? It's completely gone out of my brain. Poochyena. He has a Poochyena. Looks like that youngster wants to fight me again as well, which is ridiculous. We'll try this guy. Come at me, bruh! Okay. Let's go! Yes, I'm gonna fight you. I think you have a Poochyena. If you're the same guy as before, then you have a Poochyena. Yeah! It's a shame Well, you have to be careful with Monkey, but it's a shame that he doesn't have a fighting type move, to be honest. But we're just gonna go for Raven. My only concern is that she can't take physical hits very well. But hopefully 2 wing attacks is just gonna... We're gonna resist that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wing attack. That's cool. That's cool. I'm slightly scared of dark types, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, that was a lot of XP as well. Cool. Right, well, let's rescue Pico, get back to Mr. Briny and head over to Dewford. We'll fight any trainers that want a rematch on the way back, just to build up some more XP and level up some of those Pokemon. You've probably noticed that Ghost Pizza isn't in the team either, and as I said before, we've got to be smart about the team that we're building. Okay, Ghost Pizza is awesome and is there as a backup in case we need him, but we've got to be smart and we've got to have a spread on of types and stuff on our team. And I know that Fennekin and Monkey will... I know, I'm ignoring all the dialogue because we've all seen it 100 million times. If you want me to read the dialogue, then let me know. Oh, I'll just go grab that. It might mean an encounter, but never mind. What was I saying? I know that Skipper and Monkey share the psychic typing, which is a bit of an overlap, but it's worth having because of the fire and the fighting that they both bring to the table. So there is that. The fact that Ghost Pizza was just ghost type was probably the main reason why. It's benched. It's just been benched for a little wee minute, so that we can have a bit slightly more diverse team, I guess. Okay, so who wants to fight then? That girl can't possibly want to fight again. She's like, dude, I just fought you. Why do you want to fight again? That's so random. Okay, anyway, what we will do is we're just going to fight. I know it might be a little bit tedious for you guys to watch, but I feel like it's the best thing to do because by the time we get to Dewford, we are going to have to fight Brawly straight away. And, yeah. So we can need to build up as much XP as we can as we swing back to Mr. Briny. I mean, I feel like that's just the best thing to do. I also feel like I need to swap out... Raven, you don't need to get more XP. We should be focusing on Skipper right now. Definitely focusing on Skipper right now. Level 13. I mean, that's cool because the wing attack will hurt the fighting type Pokemon too, but Skipper, I think, is the safer bet in the gym because dark types don't like being bopped by fighting types, whereas Skipper's got no issues with fighting types particularly. He's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna psychic you all with my psychicness. that sentence didn't necessarily... I mean, it kind of got away from me there at the end. I like Brawley's gym. I really like the way they've redesigned the gym. His gym in particular. The way that it's like a proper gym. It's cool. It's a proper gym where you can work out your Pokemon and yourself. Which is nice. Yeah, you lost. I mean, why are you in shock? I've probably fought you about 5 times now. You should not be surprised. Okay, so there is potentially a few more people that we can fight on the way over to see Brawley, so that's good news. So we'll just hop down. So I want to avoid wild encounters if I can. And then, once we've got the fishing rod as well, there's quite a few encounters that open up to us. I mean, not that we need to like go crazy on encounters, I don't think, but I would like to try and hatch as many eggs as I can. It's good to have backups because you know what, Pokemon, the game, is not been written to be nuzlocked. That's not like Game Freak didn't think, right, okay, so we're going to make this game and we're going to make it so everybody just uses the one Pokemon, and if it faints, then it's gone. That's not what they did. That's not what they had in mind. So, I mean, obviously, they've set it up so that sometimes you're going to be in situations where your Pokemon may faint. That's part of the game. So, as much as I'm not too bad at nuzlocking, to be quite honest. I'm quite a cautious kind of person. So, I try not to put my Pokemon in any unnecessary danger. But you can account for crits and hacks and stuff, so as much as I really don't want it to happen, I'm sure at some point, you know, someone will faint. So it is really important to have, you know, these backup plans. Definitely to have the bench Pokemon is really important. So, and also I've got no, and I know that people don't do it very much. Anyway, here's somewhere we could catch Pokemon when we get a fishing rod. I know it's not something that people do very often, but I have got no problem with switching Pokemon depending on what gyms are coming up. I mean, I like to play I like to play for you to watch, but I also just like to play for myself, and there are some things that I just like doing. There's some things I just enjoy doing. And if I think that I have a terrible matchup and there's somebody in my PC that's going to really come and help me out, then I don't see any problem in doing that. I mean, I think I'm a bit... Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I was going to say, I think I'm a bit of an atypical YouTuber, in a way. Poketuber, I guess. Although I'm not, strictly speaking, totally a Poketuber. Because I am going to record other things as well. I'm doing Skyrim at the moment and Splatoon and... yeah, all of that. But it's like, I know that like there are norms that people do when they record. So like, I know a lot of people do grinding montages, and I know a lot of people are really like sticklers to the rules. But I've never thought, oh, I need to do things this way because that's what everybody else does. And it's like, I do what I feel. It's really funny when I'm talking to people about, like, if we do co-ops or tag locks, and they're talking about the rules, and they're like, well, we have to do this, and you have to do that, and I say, oh, well, we can do this, and they're like, no, can we? Can you do that? And I'm like, yeah, if we want to. I think I've always, in my own mind, been like, well, this is my stuff that I want to do, so I'm gonna do it the way that I feel is the right way to do it. I don't know. I know that there are loads of people out there, probably loads of people watching as well, who are real sticklers for the rules. And that's cool, because we need people that are sticklers for the rules. Because we need that in life. You need to have people that want to stick to the rules and want to make other people stick to the rules. I think it's kind of picking your battles, isn't it? So, that was a bit of a tangent right there. Anyway, we're going to continue to level up. Does the other lady with the hat want to battle here? Probably. I'm just going to grab this item, seeing as how I have now learnt to cut. So I'm just going to grab that really quickly. Oh, that's really useful. That's one rule that I do tend to stick to. No revives in a Nuzlocke. It's actually quite refreshing to play a game non-locking. I really enjoyed playing Alpha Sapphire with the non-lock. It was Just a regular playthrough, which is quite nice. And the Eevee challenge was also cool. It was difficult because obviously you've got the issue with only having one Pokemon. Oh my goodness! I started off with an Eevee. You're more than welcome to go and watch the Pokemon Platinum Eevee challenge. It's quite old and not great, but you are more than welcome to. I started off obviously with an Eevee. That was my first Pokemon. And the first gym is a Rock-type gym. And that was a pain in the neck. And yeah, but my Pokemon could faint. I just couldn't revive them during battle. So I lost to a couple of gym leaders because I couldn't revive my Pokemon during battle. So I did impose some sort of hard rules. At the beginning of the game where you've only got a couple of Eevees, it can be quite tricky. But no, it's cool. It's cool. Sometimes it's just nice just to play the game, just build a team, and there you go. And just see what you can get. I fancy kind of doing that again. I do that a lot in my sort of spare time, just like get some ROMs and just play through for fun. I'm not paying attention to what's going on at all now, so I really ought to. Because this is when bad things happen, like Pokemon fainting, because I'm not actually paying attention to what's going on. I worry that it's had a tail whip or something and it's going to actually kill me. Because I've not actually paid attention to what it's doing. But it's just going for a sand attack, so that's fine. This water gun should take it out? Yeah, good. Alright, note to self, Beck. Please, when you're in a battle, pay attention to what you're doing. I remember that happened once. When that was in my other Egglocke. My Pokemon Y Egglocke. I remember I was doing something and I didn't pay attention and one of my Pokemon fainted. That could have been the Aerodactyl and maybe that Butters sent in. Oh, okay, so we've got that rematch done, which has been cool. There's potentially 2 in here, so there's definitely at least 1. The 2 bug trainers like to have rematches, so let's talk. Yep, okay, so that's good. And again, I apologise if you're not like a massive fan of watching me fight all these trainers again, but I do feel like it's going to be the best preparation for going to Brawley that we can make. And that's what it's there for, and we are passing by. It's not like I'm backtracking to try and get new encounters. And if we can get everybody up to around about 13-ish, although I don't think we will be able to, before we go and face Brawley's gym. But we can try, we can try. So you're going to sweet scent me so you know exactly where I am. Yeah, because that's going to save you from this Thunder Punch. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I got the Meditite. I mean, honestly, it was so important to me in my first Let's Play. I've got massively fond memories of using Monkey the Meditite. While the quality and commentary and all of that stuff from Storm Silver was really bad. No, I don't want to learn Ninja. Yeah, while all of that, the layout was abysmal because I didn't know what I was doing in any way. No, there was no editing involved or really anything. But because it was my first Let's Play, I'm just like, I loved it. I just thought it was great. I really did. I really enjoyed it. Like recording it, I learnt so much. Like the first few Let's Plays that I ever did on YouTube, I just learnt so much. And grown and improved so much. Just, it's unbelievable, really. This goes to show what you can achieve when you put your mind to it. You know, when you're committed to learning new things and gaining new skills, you can do anything. I had absolutely zero understanding of how to make a video when I started, how to do layouts. I had absolutely zero experience of doing that. None. I'd never used Photoshop. I'd never used any kind of editing software before, recording software, anything. So I have learned so much. It's just incredible. Like, to think what I actually am capable of doing now is mental. So good. I love it. I love learning, and the fact that you never stop learning is so good. Oh, hello. I don't know if we want to do this. Do we want to do this? Do we want to? Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? I had no idea. What are you doing evolving so early? It's just that I've never used a flipping Chansey before. So we have a Blissey. No, look at Blissey. Oh, she's singing me a little song. How cute. That's awesome. You need to learn some special attacks, Blissey. That's what you need to do. I just feel like we're not going to be able to make good use of Blissey. I really feel like that's going to be the case. But anyway, we've got a Blissey at level 11. Who knew? Well, you all knew probably. Because I'm an idiot and forget these things, I guess. Right, let's go. No, the other bug trainer does not want to rematch with us, so that's fine. We'll just bypass him real quick. The rich boy might want one. He doesn't. No. I'm fabulously wealthy, but I don't know anything about Pokemon. So true. What should we do? Let's just go. Let's go speak to Briny. Let's get on the boat and go to... Yeah, and did this in my flipping Alpha Sapphire as well. I am such a complete and utter idiot. Right, I'm so sorry. I did this in Alpha Sapphire as well. I was like, yeah. And I completely forgot to go and hand in the Devon goods. What an idiot. And you're all sat there, right? You go, Beck, don't go that way. Don't go that way because you need to hand in the Devon goods. I'm like, yeah, dude. Did that last time as well. It's because, isn't it in the old games, they automatically come and find you once you've dealt with the grunt guy. I'm not rematching you again, I'm sorry. These two girls constantly want rematches as well. I can't believe I did that, but I apologise. Anyway, we've got more experience points, and that's the main thing. So where's this scientist guy? It's because in the original games, he stops you. He's like, dude. Whereas here, you actually have to go and speak to him. Oh, yes, I did get you Devon parts. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the great ball. Now you're going to want me to talk to your boss and run your errands for you because that's what I am. I'm an errand girl. Let's go speak to Mr. Stone. And he's going to be like, dude, can you take this letter to my son? And it's like, yeah, well, why don't you just use the postal service? Why do you... And he's never met me before. And he's like, yeah, go on. Just deliver this letter for me. And this scientist guy is just like automatically like, right, just come with me to see the president. And the president is like, yeah, sure, I'll speak to her. And I'll give her a job to do. What? That in no way would happen in real life. Not in any kind of way at all. They'd be like, dude, she's not getting past security. Yes, I have helped out your staff not once but twice, but still, you would not get direct line to the director of a company for helping out your staff twice. You wouldn't. Anyway, we've got the Buzznav now, which is awesome. Which I never use. I don't even know what it does. Maybe I'll put it on. Yes, I'll take this letter to Stephen. And I'll steam it open on my way out. Unbelievable. Yes, of course, across the sea, Mr. Briny. I've already been down there because he should take me and blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much, Mr. Stone. What does the Buzznav do? Brings you the latest news. And I can street pass with it. Okay. Well, let's have the news on. We all like the news. Oh, it's telling us about the Pico napping. It's made the news already because it's a slow news day in Hoenn. Oh, Mr. Briny is age 72. And that the trader in question is the real catch. That's brilliant. Oh, why have I not watched this more often? How is my Pokedex? It's fine. And he passed to Mr. Briny. And who is an amazing sailor. Oh, so now Buzznav is telling me about how I missed catching the Whismur because it got a crit. No. I don't know. Let's leave the Buzznav on though because it gives us something to look at. Oh, I found a level 5 oath. And they fell for each other the moment they saw. And C-Dot looked so happy going into the Pokeball and then into the PC for the whole of the rest of eternity. Great. The Name Rater show. Oh my goodness. This is just like watching TV on your wrist. Except everything is about me. It's my own personal TV channel. Apparently, Monkey's nickname means it likes battling. Good. It's Monkey Magic, man. It's Monkey Magic. Okay, so let's go hit up Mr. Briny. Let's get ourselves to Dewford. Oh, well, you did. Oh, I spent 25 seconds on deciding Monkey's nickname. That's incredible. Why have people not done this before and just had the news on while they've been playing? I picked some fine nicknames for my Pokemon, apparently. Of course I do. Well, in fact, most of the nicknames have been picked for me. Yes, come on then, Mr. Briny. You know, I'm just watching the bottom screen now. Can we please go to Dewford, Mr. Briny? Woo! Let's go. Let's do this. Whoop, whoop. When we get to Dewford, I think we might round off the episode. It seems like an appropriate place to stop. Next episode, we can get some encounters, hatch some Pokemon. In fact, we'll grab the... Well, I don't know. It might take... I'm conscious that we've been recording for a little bit of time now. Thanks, Briny. Thank you so much, Briny. Yeah, I'll go grab the fishing rod and then we'll call it a day. Because then in the next episode, I can grab a couple of encounters. We can hatch some eggs. And then we can get into the gym. Because there are a couple of trainers that we can fight here as well, so that's cool. Thank you for telling me how to catch Pokemon on a fishing rod. I had no clue. So yeah, I think we can get one here. That's Dewford. Then over there, that's another route. And then up and round is another route too. And then there's the caves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 encounters, potentially, for the beginning of the next episode. So that's a lot of Pokemon to hatch. Wow, but it will give us lots of options. So guys, what I want to say is thank you very much for watching the episode. Thank you for making it to the end if you did. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to bop that like button for me. Drop me a comment below. Tell me what you think so far. Got any tips for me? Any ideas about team building and stuff like that? Drop them all into the comment section below. And yeah, I will see you for the next episode of the Egglocke really, really soon. Take care, guys.